Good morning and welcome to the show. And yes, on the couch, big number 55, T-Sizzle.
What's up,
My
man?
nizzle.
What's up, man?
Terell Suggs, welcome to the Marc Clarke Show, man.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
We got the superstars. We got the top talent coming on the show.
I'm all right. I wouldn't say all right. I'm all right.
Man, look, congratulations. We ain't going to get into the contract. Everybody talks about the money. We're tired of hearing about the money. What is money? Who cares about the money?
It's just paper with dead white people on it.
Congratulations, man,
Thank
on
you.
that. And
Thank
as I was coming in, man, I was thinking, they say less than 1 or 2% get to play in the NFL, get to play pro sports. I think the reason we are we love football and love superstars so much is because we can relate, because I think most men have at one time dreamed of doing what you're doing right now. So now you're doing what you're doing and you're getting paid mega money, and you're just a young man. You're 26 or something.
Yeah,
Terell, so tell us, man, put us inside your head, man. Was football what your dream was about when you were a kid, or was it varied? That's number one. And then number two, how does it feel to be doing that?
No, football, that wasn't the goal fresh out the gate. The goal was hoop.
Hooping.
The goal was hoop. I was trying to come out, but I didn't grow past 6'2", and I didn't have a lights out jumper, so I was like, I had to switch it up, and where I'm from, all the girls like football players, so I had to switch it up, for the chick. But yeah, the first thing was hoop, but I still play hoop. But to be doing what I'm doing now, it's like I'm fortunate. Like past couple of weeks, just been kind of just amazing for me. It was like me and my family just kind of hung out, and just kind of like took everything all in, So, but it is it's an amazing experience, and it's I'm very fortunate. So I'm just trying to like I said, I just wish I could take us all on this magic carpet ride.
And with that, and again, man, not dwelling specifically on the money, but dwelling on, as an African American male, when you're going to make the kind of money that's generational. So now it's not about you; it's about generation after generation.
Right.
Have you had that, or did you have that talk with mom or dad?
We had that talk when I first got drafted. That was 7 years ago, and it was like, we don't want to just celebrate the moment. We want to build a dynasty. I got 2 kids, and it's like I look at them every day, and I'm like, it's still not enough. We got to stay active. Let's go get some more. So I want them to be able, just in case in 18 years or 20 years another recession comes around. My kids are all right. They we're gonna make some great decisions regarding their future. My future, and we're just gonna enjoy this ride though.
And since we're kind of not talking about football necessarily yet, we'll talk about that a little later. What I love about what you've done so far, Terell, is we're going to talk about your event, or we're going to talk about it. You're a young man, but you came to town, you put it down on the field, but you got involved in the community like right off the bat. And not only did you get involved, you brought an event that kind of changed the landscape of how parties were being done, and I mean the quality of your events and the fact that it had a focus. And again, you're a young dude. You could easily came in, got your party on, and did what you do. But you did it, and it was obviously important to you to get connected to the community and then make a difference. Tell us about that.
When I first got here, I wanted them to love me. I wanted to be, from the time I got here, I wanted to be a person of the people, like the fans wanted. No matter what I did, they was always gonna be behind Terell. Like, say I made a mistake and I acted stupid or something like that, they're gonna be like, you know what, that's all right. He's still ours. He's still Baltimore. It's certain things that Baltimore can claim as their own, like the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I wanted the city to love me. So every day I look at TV, I look at people that I just admire, but I'll never get to meet them. They'll never know Terell Suggs is their biggest fan in the world. And I didn't want to be that. It was like if a person loves Terell Suggs, I wanted to be able to walk right up to him like, yo, I watch you play every Sunday, man. I just want to say it just brings joy to my day to see you play. I wanted them to be able to say that to me. Like, you can talk to a person that you adore. That was like my biggest thing. Be approachable, have people be able to come up to you. And that was the biggest thing when I got. I was like, I want the city to love me. What I mean?
So, and I tell you, in a city that loves their stars, man, you've done that. And it's it said a lot about you when this money thing was going down, and you could have, you basically have, shaped or changed that position, because, there are only a couple guys You know, a lot of people say, well, why did he get the money? He got the money because, as you mentioned in different interviews, you're kind of linebacker and the end. You're kind of like a combination of things.
Yeah.
And you shut it down. And there's only 2 or 3, maybe a man from Dallas. There's 2, you and him. Probably only 2 cats who really are doing that.
Yeah.
But the thing that I thought was amazing, man, that says a lot about you, is when you listen to sports radio, which is all about hating on the brothers, nobody disagreed with the money.
Right.
That says a lot about you, dog. Right. As far as nobody said jack. Nobody said, oh, I don't know if he's worth it.
Right.
Nobody said, you know, well, he has to prove this or that. Nobody said, well, is he going to get the money and sit on his laurels? Because when you listen to the sports radio thing, you think that they put all the brothers in that category. Right. Oh, they paid him a so-and-so money, and he's going to be lazy. Right. But they never mention that, and that's amazing. Right. That's amazing. It says something about your work ethic. And I just want to commend you on that, man, because you know, I was listening as a fan, like, go and say something. They won't say nothing. I had nothing to complain about.
Well, you know, I mean, it's either, you know, the media, they could be your best friend, or they could be your worst enemy. And I like for them to be my friends. 9 times out of 10, the media, you know, they can help you out. Like I said, say some misfortunate event happens. Well, 9 times out of 10, if you have a good relationship with the media and, you know, you brand it right, they'll you know, the negative stuff sells, but they'll have some positive stuff in there too.
Balance
you know?
it out.
But, you know, it was just, it's just who I am.
That's
you
awesome.
know, that's just how I like, you know, I just carry myself like that.
Well, coming up, we're going to talk about my observation. I've been watching the videos, man. And I'm going to tell you what animal, when you play the game, that you remind me of. And then, which nobody cares about. But what people care about is this event coming. It's going to help the community, and it's the second annual. Yeah, we're going to talk about that coming up. Number 55, T-Sizzle.
Yes, sir.
My nizzle. On the Marc Clarke Show. Terell Suggs. More coming up.